we wanted to combine a standard in-dash depth sounder, then also encompass a fish finder into it as well. And we were able to do this by this black box would mount inside the helm, okay? The transducer would plug into it. You can do a transom mount or a through hole. If the display plugs into this as well, this is surface mountable. It has a quarter 20 on the back, so you can either surface mount it, or it has a bracket that can go on there where it can replace like a standard 2-inch gauge if you already have the hole in your dash. Okay. This is a dot matrix display. It'll do air temp, water temp, depth. It'll do a bottom graphing, like a contour graphing, almost like this. And it'll also do a water temperature historical graph. So if you're like looking for like warm rifts in water for fishing and stuff like that, it can come in really handy. And then the cool part about this is this emits a Bluetooth signal. So it becomes an app-based fish finder as well. So you connect to this device. We have our FishPod app. You can pull up. And there you go. And you have it's a very economical, a lot of value-driven product for, like, you know, the guy with the runabout, the bow rider boat. You know, all those guys need an in-dash depth sounder. You know, and if they want to take the kids out fishing on the weekends or whatever, then you have a fish finder as well. So you just bring your phone or your Android or iOS tablet out there, stick it up on the dash, and boom, you're ready to rock and roll. Awesome. And these things have, they're 200 kilohertz. They read to 600 feet. They have a bunch of different modes in them. They have all the different depth alarms, shallow water alarms, deep water alarms, sensitivity, and then there's different modes, which will just show you different types of data. VirtuView is kind of like your basic, like entry-level mode, which that just shows, you know, pretty fish icons and a real rudimentary bottom. Fishscape will give you a raw sonar echo on the bottom, but then it gives you the fish icons. Then the mode that we were in was the Fishscape HD, which gives you all traditional sonar readings. And then we have like a data mode that it just gives you water depth and water temperature, big display. So, I mean, like I said, like the guy with the 18-foot Four Winds bow rider, that, you know, he doesn't need a big fish finder cluttered up in his stash, but they all need depth sounders. I mean, all those guys put depth sounders on those boats, so he can have the best of both worlds.
And looking to get into it at a reasonable price.
Yeah, we get it at a reasonable price.